Hey YouTube, it's me, Kelly. Normally on Tuesday I do Tasty Tuesday where you follow me around or I show you my food basically. You don't follow me anywhere. I don't know where I got that, but you look at the food that I eat. And I had a crash day today. Sunday was my load day. And I don't have sugars through the whole week, and other than natural sugar. But I like added sugars, processed foods. I don't have none of that during the week. So on Sunday, which this Saturday I think I've already told you in my last video, I'm changing my load days to Saturday. It just works better for me. So Sunday, I had the load day. Normally I have a crash day. And then Monday I didn't have a crash day. And I was like, oh, that's weird. In fact, I was having a little bit more trouble sleeping. Well, today I ended up having a crash day. I got up, felt full of energy, had a cup of coffee, and I had my breakfast, which I'll tell you what that was. And then I just felt like I was just so tired. So I slept for a couple of hours. So today's one of those lazy days, basically a crash day. Anyway, for breakfast I did have, last night I made pork chops and chili. What it is, it's a Mexican recipe that my sister, my brother-in-law's family made all the time. And my sister was married to him for many years. May he rest in peace. It was an awesome recipe. You just take pork chops. You could do bone-in, boneless. I did the boneless. And you put them in. Normally I'd tear them up. I pull apart the meat and throw it in the pot. But this time I thought, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and keep them whole. They're about this big around, about 3 ounces each. And put tomato sauce in it. And you let the tomato sauce, put some seasonings in. Chili seeds. That's why I call it pork chops and chili. And it's really good. I mean, you put it over rice, or you could put it plain. I put mine with. Last night I don't have rice. I mean, they had it. I made it for them, but I don't put that in my meals during the week because it's not allowed on the John Cena plan. But basically, I had leftover pork chop today, and I had some beans, and I had, of course, the tomato sauce over top of it. So that's what I had for breakfast. Strange breakfast, I know. And it didn't come to quite enough calories for breakfast, so I added a boiled egg. And, of course, the coffee and the creamer. So it was a perfect, just under 300 calorie breakfast. Not that I need to really count calories. I do it for my benefit because I want to at least get 1,200 calories in. Anyway, this video basically is to answer a question with Trish. I believe her name is Trisha, her real name. Her name on here is Carnation038, and she has made videos. If you want to go check them out, please go ahead and do so. She's an awesome person. And I'm not sure, screensaver just went off and made it dark. Anyway, so yeah, she's made videos. I'm telling you, today's a strange day for me. I'm just zoned out today. But basically, yeah. Anyway, okay, Trisha, Carnation038, I'll link her channel in the description down below. She wanted to know, what was the exact question? Yeah, I need to clean off my desk. She basically wanted to know what I could eat on my load days, I believe, and she wants to try the program, which I really recommend you do talk to your doctor about it, because you said that you're on a lean meat. Now this is all this is. This is a lean meat, and it's also, sausages and stuff like that. And I try not to have sausages throughout, the week as much. I put them in. I do incorporate them into my meals, but I don't have a lot of them. Like pork, it's very lean, but there wasn't no fat in it. Just around the edges, of course, I cut that off before I even boil it. But so yes, you could have lean meats. This is basically a high protein, low carb diet. Sounds like something you're already on, but you just can't have. What you can have is you can have any meat you like. So that's up to your doctor on that part. You don't want high fats though. You want more protein, from what I understand. So you can have any meats that you want, as much as you want, until you're full. I mean, some people, like for me, sometimes I eat for the flavor. But with this plan, I do portion it out. So as with any, I just got dizzy. I guess I moved my head too much. But as with any plan that you're on, any weight loss plan, you want to watch your portion no matter what. But you know, John Cena says, "Hey, eat until you're full. Eat until whatever." He takes and says, Psh, "I don't care about the calories. The calories aren't important to me. They're important. I don't want to go on. I don't want to be under 1,200. Anything over 1,200, I'm good. Sometimes I'll be like 50 under 1,200, and that's fine. But if I can get as close as I can, and water's a big thing. Drink about, he says a lot. I can't remember how many ounces he said, but I can't drink that much. The most I can get in is probably 12 glasses a day. And normally it averages between 9 and 12 for me. And so I drink that, make sure I get all of my water in. And the stuff that you can't have on this is bread, rice, potatoes, pasta, donuts, cake. No added sugars, not even the artificial sweeteners. Now, I do make an exception when I had my coffee this morning. I do put the sugar-free, fat-free creamer in because I got to have creamer in my coffee, and it gives it a little bit of a sweet taste. I think he says that the artificial sweeteners make you crave sugars, but if you know how to block the cravings, then you'll be fine. But basically, orange juices, fruits. You only have fruits. The first week on this plan, you don't have fruit the first week. He wants you to more so, you don't exercise and you don't have fruit the first week. He wants you to more so, let me see how far I am. Yeah, I'm good. He wants you to more so concentrate on eating, making dishes, the right foods. There's the upside to this, and I'll tell you the upside to it, or the downfall that I really don't like about it is just about everything you make, or you have to cook it. And sometimes I don't feel like cooking. Now, Nutrisystem was okay, except for it's processed. It's really not good for you. It's all packaged, frozen, a lot of salt in it, as to where this you have to basically cook everything you do. I'll boil my eggs. You can have eggs. You can't have any dairy. No cheese. Let's go over. Okay, the can'ts, no cheese, no milk, no fruits. Except for in the second week. So the first week's really hard. The second week you can have fruit 30 minutes after each exercise. So if you exercise 3 or 4 times a day, which he only has it twice a week for about 20 minutes, you can have fruit 30 minutes after each exercise. But I exercise 3 times a week, so therefore I get to make me a fruit smoothie if I remember at 30 minutes after each, to drink it 30 minutes after each exercise. And basically you can't have cakes, juices like fruit juices, sodas, even the diet sodas, no. They're all, because they have artificial sweetener and they have sugars. Sugar does cause you to stop losing weight. It interferes with it. So basically, what I have on my load day, here's a typical load day for me. I wake up and I'll have 2 Eggo waffles with syrup and a couple of peanut butter chips. Sometimes I won't have, they're like chocolate chips, but they're peanut butter. Sometimes I won't have those, but the majority of the time I will. And then I'll have sushi for lunch with some little vegetable spring rolls, are really tiny. And then I'll have chips if I want it. I'll have ice cream, whatever kind. I choose Skinny Cal because it is a lower calorie. I still try to think, healthy as I can. Like a lot of people disagree and say, well, the eggs aren't really good for you to eat, and too much this, and I don't know. You got to eat something, and John Cena seems to stand tall and stand proud of him saying that the eggs have something in them to burn calories as well. So basically, it's meats and eggs. This is on the 6-day on the plan, the John Cena plan. It's the meat, the eggs, beans, peanuts, just a handful of peanuts a day because they are fatty. Avocado, so much a day, because it is it's a healthy fat. Beans like pinto beans, Great Northern. I realize, yes, I could have refried beans as well. I was looking into the program today. Refried beans, basically just cutting out all the processed foods like the donuts, the cake and stuff. And I can have all of that. Anything that I'm not allowed to have, I can have on low day. You're not allowed to drink alcohol, no beer. Only thing you're allowed to have as far as alcohol related is wine. It's got to be a dry red wine, which is only, that doesn't basically have any sugars in it at all. So that's basically what you can have. And it's a pretty tough diet because I like my potatoes, I like my rice, I like my bread, and I like, like tonight I'm getting a taco salad for dinner, and it comes in a real crispy flour taco shell, and it has lettuce, tomato, cheese, and sour cream. Now I tell them no sour cream and no cheese, so my husband's bringing it on his way home from work because they're having pizza or something. So I take out the cheese and the sour cream, and I can have everything else except for the outside flour shell. Now that is hard, but it's not as hard as it would seem to be. Not to me anyway. Everybody's different. But the first week of this diet, and I'm in my 13th week as of yesterday, and I plan on going strong with it. And I like it for one. I normally would drink a couple of times out of the week or more, but I only drink once a week now. If I do drink, then I don't drink sodas as to where, except for once a week, which is my load day, which will be every Saturday starting this Saturday. And I used to drink 4 sodas a day, sometimes less, sometimes more. So I was drinking a lot of sodas. But basically, you can have hot sauces, you can have pickles, cucumbers, you can have all of that stuff. You just can't have the sugary stuff, And if you have a question on, Tricia, if you have a question on if I can have this or if you can have that, or, whatever, ask me and I'll tell you if it's a no or a yes. Like, you're not supposed to have soy sauce. I forget what's in it. It's basically, to me, a gluten-free, low-carb, high-protein diet. And all I know is it's working for me. I'm almost 25 pounds down, probably over that now. I don't know. We'll find out Saturday morning when I weigh in. And basically, if you have any questions on it, just feel free to ask me. Don't be afraid to ask me. Like, she was like, I really don't like to question you this much, but no, honestly, I don't mind the questions. Actually, gives me a good topic. Even if I don't make a video, I will type back, like, to your last question, I wrote you a book, basically. But basically, yeah. Let's see what time it is. I better stop recording now. It is, almost 13 minutes in. And the direct upload with quick capture for YouTube quits at 15 minutes. And I got to get another camera. I was going to get one this payday, but I thought, no, I'll wait. But anyway, I hope that answered your question. And I will do another video if there's more questions, and just, but there's not enough to really put it in a Friday, like a Friday question and answer day. But maybe if I get enough questions, if you guys have questions for me, please leave them down in the comments, and we'll do that maybe Thursday or Friday. But basically, thanks, Tricia, for the question. I think it's a really good topic, and I think I had a couple other people asking me a few things. And oh, by the way, her description, oh my gosh, it's been a bad day. Not a bad, just a groggy day. I will leave the link to her page. She does make videos off and on. And her name is Tricia, I believe, but it's Carnation038, like the carnation flower, 038, and I'll leave her link in the description. And somebody's coming into my room. Alright, everybody stay positive, focused, motivated, determined, and on track. And Alyssa says hi and bye.